Procrastination comes with different things, comes with excuses, comes with, oh, I need to do this. There are some people that have vision. They've gone to the various places. Some have done a lot of training and they've not been able to put those training and they're not. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. My name is Dr. Priye Oarhe, and I'm the host of the Healing Table. Welcome to 2026! Happy New Year! So today I'll be talking to us on procrastination. Procrastination. You know, there's a saying that says that procrastination is a thief of time and years. Indeed, procrastination is the thief of time and years. Today, I want to let us know the definition of procrastination according to the Oxford Dictionary. Procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. When you delay to do something, that means you are procrastinating. So what has happened to me all this month is I kept procrastinating. Oh, I'll do this thing tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. And hours were turning into days, we're turning to weeks, we're turning to months, and here we are. This is the long term. 2026 has started, and a lot of people are in these shoes, and they're wondering, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm a Christian, so I'm going to take my lesson from the Bible. So I'm going to read a story that so many pastors have preached about and they know. John chapter 5 from verse 2. So I'm going to read it. So follow me on that journey. Now there is in Jerusalem by the sheep gate a pool which is called Bethesda, having 5 porches. In this lie a great multitude of sick people, blind, lame, paralyzed, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain time into the pool and stirred up the water. Then whoever steps in first, after the stirring of the water, was made well of whatever disease he had. Follow me. Now a certain man was there who had an infirmity 38 years. This particular man was sitting by the pool for 38 years. Procrastination comes with different things, comes with excuses, comes with, oh, I need to do this. There are some people that have vision. They've gone to the various places. Some have done a lot of training and they've not been able to put those training and the knowledge they've gotten into practice. Why? Because they're like this man. You are just there. Today, the pool is stirred this year. Somebody had jumped in and you say, oh, somebody had jumped in. Let me just wait. The next time it gets stirred. And the next time went to another time, went to the days, went to decades. And it was on the same spot for 38 years. If you do not do something to procrastination in your life, you will just be like somebody that is on a treadmill. You'll be getting your steps, but you are not moving anywhere. You are just on a particular spot. And a lot of people might not. Beautiful decision. New Year resolution. In December, so many people said, oh, in 2026, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I will do this. I will start this. I will start that. And this is January. And January, we're getting to the half of January. And there are some people, they have no idea on how to start, when to start, how to do it, and how to even go about it. Why? Procrastination. Now, I'm going to take us to tell us, now there was a certain man who has been there for 38 years. In verse 6, when Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been in that condition a long time, even Jesus knew that he has been in that condition for a very long time. Jesus said to him, do you want to be made well? This is Jesus asking the man, do you want to be made well? Now look at the response in verse 7. This is what has happened to a lot of people while dreams have just remained in the realm of dreams and have never been actualized. And the sick man replied him, Sir, I have no man to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up. I have no man. There are a lot of people waiting to say that, okay, you have this desire to start creating content. They will say, oh, I don't have ring light. Oh, I don't have a good phone. Oh, I don't have this. In fact, I'm so challenged, because when you read the story of people that, how many of you know this young man that is doing so Folashade bands, that Mama Diola? Have you heard the story how it started? In his parlor. That's where it started. With an old phone, it will set it up, it will run back, it will go back and forth. What is that thing that you have in your hand? You can start from there. There's some people that have gone for training. Procrastination, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next tomorrow, then the things will be piling up. And this is what happened to this man. He said, I have no man. He met somebody that asked him, do you want me to make you whole? What do you need me to do for you? There are some people that are in this space listening to me. Even if you meet Dangote today or the president of this country, you might not have the right thing to say to him. Why? Because your dream, the how to actualize this dream is nowhere in your book. There are still angel investors that are looking for people to invest into. Are you fully persuaded by that your dream and your desire? Now, he said he didn't have any person. Now, let's go to another person, a different scenario. And that is in Mark chapter 10 from verse 46. This is another sick person. Then they came to Jericho as Jesus and his disciples together with a large crowd were leaving the city. A blind man, Bartimaeus, which means son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout. The other one was just sitting down and telling himself, okay, maybe next year when it becomes dead, I might just fall in. The other one did not wait for any. All he heard was the steps of people. This one is even blind. So when he heard the crowd was moving, I'm sure he must have asked somebody what's going on. And the person said, oh, Jesus is passing. And he shouted immediately, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. And the Bible says in verse 48, many rebuked him and told him to keep quiet. Who are those people that are telling you cannot make it? Who are those people that are telling you if you don't have a fancy studio, you cannot start your content creation? Who are those people that are telling you that you need to get iPhone 17 before you can start anything? Who are those people that are telling you that you cannot start that business? Who? What are those voices that you are hearing in your head that is telling you you will not be able to make it? The Bible says in 48, many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, but he shouted the more. You need, in 2026, you need to take the bull by the horn. You need to own that your vision. You need to own that you need to own your life for starters and own your mind. Don't be controlled by every word of doctrine that flies around. Own your mind. Take hold of that vision and tell yourself that if others have succeeded, I can also succeed in it. And the Bible said that Jesus stopped and said, call him. Today, I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm coming into your space to tell you, get up from that your seat and begin to actualize that your dream. Take one step at a time. Put all your things together, one after the other. So I will share a little story about myself. My dad had always wanted me to go back to school. My first degree was mathematics and computer. And my dad felt that, I could talk, so he just believed that, I was going to be a good lawyer and I could argue. I'm always arguing. So he felt that I was wasting my talent, So he had always been on my case. Oh, you have to go back to school. Oh, therefore you have to go back to school. Oh, therefore you have to go back to school. So I picked up my PGD form because I wanted to change from science to arts. So I picked up PGD form and did PGD in management, so I could change. Do you know, the day I finished the exam, I felt that the stress was too much in the PGD, which was just 1 year. I felt that the stress was too much. And as I finished that exam that time, I dropped my pen and never went back to school. I just dropped the pen and never went back to school till 2019. From 2005 I finished my PGD, I think in 2007. I didn't go back to school again till 2019. One day I was sleeping and I woke up, I just heard, go back to school. And I immediately told somebody, oh, help me get the form, help me go and check if I'm eligible, help me do this, help me do that. And I started moving towards my dream. That year, COVID struck the next year. And the schools did not close. I got 2 admissions. So I was doing 2 masters concurrently. After that, I finished the 2 masters. And they said, oh, that, once you take the step towards your dream, you'll find out that God will position angels to assist you. So I had these different angels in both schools that were assisting me. They would tell me, don't worry. They will encourage me. They will motivate me. When I get tired and I tell myself, I've dropped out, I'm not interested, what do I need it for? They will call me on phone to say, I didn't see you in class today. Oh. Why didn't you come to class today? Why are you not in class today? And they would just start. How? So in the fear of not wanting to disappoint these 2 young men, I was just going one step at a time. They'll tell me there's assignment. Okay, come, let me teach you the thing. Then they'll tell you, oh, there's tutorial on Saturdays. You can come. When I started, I now realized that all these other things that I was using to occupy my time all these years were not as important as my self-development. And in 3 years, I had 3 master's degrees. And in 5 years, from 2020 to 2025, I had my PhD. After my master's, they just said, okay, you know what, start your PhD immediately. And I started. Was it stressful? Of course it was. Was it demanding? Of course it was. Every part of me was being torn apart. This one was dragging me on that side. That one was dragging me on this side. But I resolved in my head that I will not procrastinate this thing again. I wanted to make myself proud, make my late father very, very proud of me. Because that has always been his desire. His desire had always been that I get to the peak in academics. I really wanted to do that. So that was my motivation. So every day when I wake up, I'm going to the school, I am upset. I'm genuinely upset too, because I'm tired. But I will just keep doing it. They will give us, a lot of research to do. Then is it the project time? I almost ran mad. But do you know that because I told myself that I will not procrastinate, I am where I am today? I'm speaking to you right now. What is that thing that you want to do? What is that desire that is in your heart? What is that thing that you have told God that in 2026 I will do? Today is almost 13th of January. The year is moving. 2 days from now, you are getting to half of the month. What is that thing that is in your heart? Get up from that bed. Get up from that chair. Dust that dream and keep moving towards the right direction. You might just be like blind Bartimaeus, that will get the attention of Jesus with 1 shout, with 2 shouts. Then Jesus will stop and tell you, bid him to come. And as soon as Jesus asked him, what do you want me to do for you? Blind Bartimaeus shouted immediately, that I may receive my sight. Meanwhile, the other one complained, I have no man. This one knew what he wanted. One thing, I need to get my sight back. The other one was saying, I have no man. Which of these 2 people are you? My encouragement is, take up that's your bed. Take up that's your dream. Dust it and start moving. You'll be amazed what you will accomplish in this short time. Thank you, and God bless you mightily.